Alright, hey guys, and welcome back. As this time I'm going to be taking a look at a line of miniature cars you've probably never heard of, Road Champs. Now everyone is already familiar with the world-famous line of marvelous miniaturized micro-machines introduced by Galoob in 1986 and made famous by the mile-a-minute motor-mouth John Masciata Jr. But did you know there were other competing micro-sized cars that were trying to get their own slice of the miniaturized vehicle pie? That's right, with such enormous popularity of Galoob's Micro Machines line, there were bound to be competitors, and one of their biggest rivals were Road Champs. In 1987, Road Champs came out with their Turbo Wheels line of cars. The main difference was Road Champs cars and trucks had larger, monster truck-sized wheels that were usually chrome or gold colored. The cars were often sold in multi-packs and came with street signs, fire hydrants, and other various accessories. The cars sold moderately well with over 35 different styles in a variety of colors. In 1989, the Road Champs line struck a licensing deal with Milton Bradley and came out with their biggest product ever, the Road Champs Crash Canyon board game. A gigantic 3D molded plastic board game shaped like a huge canyon with boulders and bridges to try to race across to the finish line without crashing down to the bottom of the canyon. The game came with a set of 4 cars that could also be purchased separately. The Road Champs line sold well from 1987 up until 1989, when interest in these little cars finally burned out for good.
Alright, so now let's take a look at some of the different Road Champs cars and trucks that I have in my collection. Now I have basically 3 main series here. These 3 here are from the Crash Canyon board game, and then these are just your regular loose mini and turbo wheels, some silver, some gold colored that you would have either gotten in a multi-pack or they would have been sold separately. So now let's take a look at the ones that you would have gotten with the Crash Canyon set. I am missing 1 out of the 4. There would have been a yellow Indy car that I don't have with this set. Now first off, this is the little Suzuki 4Runner, and this is one of my very favorites out of the set, just because the bright green really catches your eye. I honestly don't know if this is the correct fog lamps that go for it. They were just kind of loose and fit in the back, so I don't know if this one was one of the ones that actually was from the board game or was sold separately, because you could actually buy the little Suzuki 4Runner, would be like in a different shade of green and have different colors, and all their different cars you could pretty much buy separately. So I'm pretty sure this is from the board game, and I don't know if the fog lamps are from something else, but they fit perfectly in the back, so I think it went with this. So I'm honestly not sure if this is the one from the Crash Canyon set or if this is just one that was sold separately. But either way, I think it still looks really great. You can see up close now, this is their main gimmick that they had, was to compete with Galoob and their micro machines. They made all of the wheels on all of their cars bigger, and they also had a lot of like fluorescent and much brighter color cars. So they didn't go for realism as much, just as they kind of went for like more like wacky fun designs. I really like the design on this with the green and kind of like that looks like a sunset kind of background, the paint job with the red and the yellow. You got the red gas tank on the back, and just that green little Jeep style of car really looks neat. So there's that. And then we have this really cool little like Trans Am Firebird, and this one's really neat. You saw these a lot. These are very common. They had the exposed engines, and you got the flames on the side. Nothing too special going on here, but just a really nice nice little car, and looks really neat. I gotta say, I don't quite like this as much as I do with the trucks. I think some of the cars, they look a little odd with the really large wheels. They don't look bad, but maybe it's just the white paint job. I think this one just kind of stands out a little bit. Doesn't really pop quite as well as the other ones, but still looks really cool. My other favorite out of this series, like I said, I just think the trucks look a lot better, is we got this this pickup truck. I don't know what kind this is supposed to be, but just a nice little red, bright red pickup truck, and that looks really cool. Has the exposed engine, and it really looks like it fits the vehicle more. You got the yellow roll bar in the back. You got this really cool paint job that kind of looks like a bird or an eagle on the top with the blue and the orange, and it just looks really nice. The whole thing just really comes together really well, and that's a really nice looking little truck. Very nice. That looks like something you would, honestly, you wouldn't even really be able to tell if this was a Micro Machines car or not. And on that note, Micro Machines actually, they came out with this concept of making the bigger wheels before Road Champs ever came out with their line. So, you know, you can kind of say Road Champs copied that, and they just made different styles of cars, I guess, to get around that. This is one of their other little turbo wheels that would have been sold in like a mini pack or something. So this is one of the ones that has like the gold wheels, which I think look really, really cool. They look really neat. And again, the Micro Machines, they did have ones with these gold colored hubcaps and wheels. This car looks really great. I love the yellow paint job with the flames, a little mini exposed engine. Looks like it says number 20. I don't know if there's another number that's kind of worn away over the years, but you got the number on the top and the little back window with the grille, and especially those gold hubcaps and wheels. That looks really awesome. That's a very, very cool looking little car. Very neat. And we got a few more here. Looks like we got another little race car here. Just a generic sports car, and again, just with the regular basic turbo wheels line. Really nice blue color. You got the 944 number on there, the little arrows and the red, orange, yellow, and white color variation that also goes around the side. And I really like that shade of blue. I really think that looks really nice. That's another nice little car in the series. And then very similarly as well, we have another, well, this kind of looks more, this is like a fusion. Like, this looks like it's supposed to be like a, I don't know, it kind of looks like a truck, but it kind of looks like a car, just because the cab is a little bit more extended in the back than this, or maybe it's just the way the black and the blue paint kind of blend together and make it look longer. Nothing really too special going on here, but overall, nice coloration, nice paint job with a dark kind of blue, almost a purple color. And you got the red, the light blue, and the white that goes around the front and the sides with the stripes. And you got the nice spoiler that stands out. That's painted as well with the rear tail lights and everything. So another good looking little vehicle in the Road Champs series. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for my review on this very uncommon line of little, you know, Micro Machine, let's say, knockoff line of cars and vehicles. There were a lot of other competing companies back in the day as well. You also had like a company called Funrise that was pretty popular that made their own line of Micro Machines, which I'll go into them one day as well. But I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this unusual and uncommon line of little Micro Machine knockoff toys. And like I said, they're mainly known for the Crash Canyon board game. They made some die-cast cars as well, but that's something that I'll really go into another time. So hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at the Road Champs series of miniaturized cars with me today, and I will see you guys back here next time. Until then, take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.